Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Josh. At the dentist, getting some cavities filled. I basically passed out. Once I get past the drilling, kind of relax, So, had one done, 2 to go, 3 cavities. Sucks, but it's life. And then I'm going to give you guys a tour of my room when I get back. I gave you guys a general tour of the dorm, but I never gave you a room tour and everything in it. So once we get back to the dorm, I'm going to show you guys what I have there and some of my cool stuff. So I'll see you guys there. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back from the dentist. It went really, really well. Actually, it's the best dentist I've ever been to. His bedside manner is very, very good. Talks you through every single thing he's doing, and also he waits for everything to be completely numb, so like you don't even feel like any pressure whatsoever. You don't even know he's drilling until he's done. So it went very, very smoothly, and I would recommend him to anyone. Now, I had intentions of filming my room tour while it was still daylight out, but look, it's nighttime. First of all, daylight savings time happened last weekend, so, I gained an hour of sleep, but lost an hour of daylight. And also, Novocaine, oh my gosh, they don't even use Novocaine anymore. Yeah, Novocaine's a thing of the past. They use lidocaine now. It's stronger, sets in quicker, just has a really, really bad taste. And also there's fewer side effects apparently. But anyways, enough about the dentist. I got really, really relaxed as he was doing the fillings, which I think tells you something. So when I came home, I did an assignment for school. And I was like, I'm gonna film right after. And then after I did my assignment, I was like, you know what? I'm really, really tired. I'm just gonna nap for 1 hour. And I think we know how that goes. I got home at 3. I was done my assignment at 4, and it is currently 6:57. So basically 7 p.m. I think that tells you how tired I was, and just, lidocaine's pretty strong. I mean, it's anesthesia, even though it's localized. I think it can still make you sleepy. At least in my case, it does. And I wasn't even on nitrous or anything like that. No laughing gas. No, sleeping pills, nothing. I just went down for the count. But anyways, wide awake. It's nighttime, but that's okay. Let's film my room tour. Before we even go into my dorm, I painted that with a couple of my friends. I was trying to do like this contemporary designs thing, like cityscapes, so all of those squares and rectangles represent different buildings, and then that would be the sun up there, that one circle in the top left corner. And this is another part of my dorm, the American flag, one of the hats from the fire company where I volunteered, just to make it a little bit more personal. And now what we'll do is enter the dorm. So, right by the entryway, as you can see, there's my door, my 4 pairs of shoes that I most frequently wear. These are getting worn, so I'm probably going to swap them out. These are Nautica something, I forget what. I bought these like 4 years ago from Marshall's, so they've served me really, really well. They're kind of a casual denim. 20 bucks at Marshall's, was very, very happy with them. They used to be more of a bluish color, but wear them enough and they're going to start wearing out. As you can see, the heel is starting to get a little bit destroyed and the sole is getting a little messed up, but still good. But I'm probably going to replace them with the new pair that I have sitting in my closet. Next up, my running shoes, which I use for a lot of things except for playing golf. These are Adidas Supernova, and these are absolutely cool because of the bright yellow, lime green, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks really, really good. Just a fair warning to you, because these are running shoes, the way that they're shaped, they will make you look like you have duck feet. So they get really, really long, and I'm normally an 8.5. I actually went down to an 8 without much difference. The difference with the 8.5 is that Dad said I looked like I had duck feet because they were just so big, and they're also bright yellow. I think a slightly different color, maybe not so much, but yeah. So size down on those, but those are Adidas Supernova Plus running shoes, and I absolutely love them. They're so comfortable, and they actually really do a good job on ventilating your foot and keeping it cool. And then these are pretty self-explanatory. These are Calvin Klein jeans, flip-flops, love them. And then these are Adidas, and I wear these out of the shower a lot, so I don't normally go out with these too much. It's more these if I'm going to wear any. These have more grip on them, so out of the shower when it's kind of slippery, these are just a lot better to wear. The only problem that I have with them though is that if my feet are wet, that is kind of, that's not just straight plastic like these. These have, oh, what's the material called? These, I'm an idiot, fabric, so absorbs moisture, and you just gotta watch that. But yeah, I just have 2 pairs of flip-flops. Let's move on to the rest of the room. So, sitting by my window and by my bed, this is my bike. It's an SE Palisade Racing, and I absolutely love this thing to bits. It's a 21 speed, as you can see, power V brakes, or I think those are power 5 actually. 21 speed trail Shimano. Absolutely love this. It's called a hybrid because, as you can see, the tires aren't super wide, but they're not like road bike or speed bike thin either. I use this more in the trail if anything, but now I do a lot of street riding with it because I go to classes. And honestly, if I'm going to the grocery store or something, I will ride my bike. Anyways, I outfitted my bike with a Roam phone holder. I have a light, and then I have another light, and then I've got a light back here. I don't need to turn those on. I think you know what those do. Just, you gotta be visible because there's so many idiots on the road these days. I really like it. My only con is that it does look a little bit upright, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe I can get that adjusted at some point. But it's okay, does the job. Love it, really, so I'm not complaining about just how it looks a little bit. It's perfectly fine. And then this is my new Bond Trigger Solstice helmet with MIPS, which is apparently a really good technology. Shock absorption, if I should ever hit the road, which hopefully, God forbid, never happens. I got it in bright yellow, and when Dad saw this, I actually convinced him to get one. He loves anything neon and bright like this, so as soon as he saw mine, he's like kind of jealous, and I was just like, they have them at REI for a pretty good price. And lo and behold, he was pulling me into the car to go to REI. And we also needed lunch, so it was good father-son time. But he was like, yeah, we're going to REI. Let's see if they have one. So it worked. He actually wound up getting one. But yeah, that's my helmet and my bike. Next up, a secret surprise. The American flag is not the secret surprise. I believe it's very good to be patriotic and to love your country, be proud of your country. But here's the secret surprise. Golf clubs. Yeah, your boy's an avid golfer, as you know. So these are my golf clubs. Love them. I have 14 of them. That is the legal limit that you're allowed to have for tournaments and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you get it. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get out, but I don't think so. I think it's actually going to snow tomorrow, so you were good to me, old friend. I'll use you next season, or if I go inside, maybe Topgolf will be open during the snow. I'm not sure. But yeah, those are my golf clubs. I keep them in that corner. I don't like to keep them in the closet because I was using these so much, but I might move them to the closet because probably, not going to be using them. And also, I could slide my bike in another foot or two and have just a wee bit more space. Oh yeah, that is a fan that gets plugged in by a standard adapter. That's my air pump, by the way. It's this mini air pump for my bike, which is cool. But anyways, that's a cool fan as well because it's nice and quiet, but it does the job. It works really, really well. And I like it. I'm just not using it as much because now it's getting colder out there and also the days are shorter. This is my bed. Right above my bed, I keep the firefighter flag because I was a volunteer back home. You know, you gotta love your first responders. If you ever see a first responder, just say thank you. Usually makes their day. And I wanted something for above my bed, or else I think that just looks really, really plain. I promised myself I would never get one of these. For those of you who don't know, these are those reversible mood octopus thingies. So as you can see, it's happy right now, but if I flip it inside out, he's angry. So this was actually very useful to have because when I was driving here to college with mom and dad, you're doing a lot of highway driving and also a lot of city driving. And if you don't know, those drivers tend to be super, super aggressive. So if they ever cut me off or anything like that, I didn't want to flip people off with my fingers. I would just do this and aim him towards the person driving or something. I had him in mad basically the whole time just because when I'm driving, I just cannot seem to find rest. You always have to be alert and you never know when an idiot's going to try and cut in front of you or something. Over here is my workstation. This unfortunately doesn't work. I have to wire that up with the Wi-Fi. But you know what that is. I'm not going to say her name because she'll go off and give this really, really long speech. This is a lamp from Target. It's really nice because there's 3 different power levels and there's also 3 different shades. So I can have that shade, which is more warm, cooler, and then the coolest, which I use a lot just because it gives a modern ambient. Always have surge protectors just in case. That way you can also plug more things in and do it safely. This is my laptop thing, and then these are just my Apple chargers. I'm in the process of configuring something. I'm trying to find another hook that I can use here, and I'll hang my chargers that way so they're not taking over my desk space and all that. This is my iPad, 8th generation. AirPods Pro, absolutely love them. I think most people have AirPods. I don't need to explain what those are. This is actually a phone holder that mom got from Target, and then she got another color. So I got this one. Really like it, angles differently, and it's just really, really convenient to have. And there's also 2 holes back here for chargers. This is my laptop, as you can see. Dell, my friend built it for me. It's custom built. I think it's an old workstation. Yeah, it's a Intel Core i7 Pro Latitude E5440. It's not the fastest in the world for gaming, but if I'm playing Minecraft, it does just fine. I've never been a huge gamer, so I didn't need like this huge gaming PC that takes up my entire desk. That's all it is. Really like it. Yeah, I got my Minecraft launcher ready to go because I'm going to play some Minecraft later. And then just to the left of it, the Book of Common Prayer, my Bible, and then my other tripod, the big one that I featured in a previous vlog. 2 pens. Gotta love these. Uniball Air. I got mom hooked on these because they write really, really nicely. Try not to get it on my hand. But look at that tip. It's like a 360 infinity tip, so it doesn't matter at what angle you're writing, it goes with you. You don't have to manipulate the pen, which means you can find your perfect posture, just right. So I really like it. I definitely recommend those. But yeah, that is what's on top of my desk. Let's move below. Below my desk, trash can, nothing exciting. I have my school books that I work with there. A Lego box from a tree that we'll see in a minute. My Lego Architecture Studio set, which I'm gonna get out again. This is Magic the Gathering. It's a card game, so like they can do different themes like Innistrad, Midnight Hunt. This is Dungeons and Dragons. On top of my dresser, I keep what should be a yard sign, but it came with me. That was our campaign, Reaching Heights at the Hill. You know, volunteerism is pretty shy these days, so we need all the help we can get. This is a shelf that Mom got me from Amazon. It's really cool and I like it. It actually matches my dresser really, really well. So it gave me a place to store everything that I wanted to be up higher versus lower. Like what's underneath there is not important. Up here, got my 2 pairs of sunglasses, spare key, different jewelry from TJ Maxx, Oakley American flag case, which I use. I absolutely love that thing. This is one of those bonsai trees, and this has sentimental value. Basically, the day before I got settled in my dorm, I wanted to do one last project with Dad. So he's an avid gardener, and I've always been a huge fan of Lego. So I saw this thing sitting in Target for 50 bucks, the Lego bonsai tree, and I asked him to buy it. And could we build it together? And he said yes. So that's what we got. And besides, I kind of wanted a fake plant for my dorm, so it was a win-win for all of us. And I think Dad actually, he won't admit it, but I think he had a lot more fun with me than he was expecting. And I think in building Legos in general, he enjoyed it more than I was thinking he would. So yeah, that was our final project together, but I really like it. Let's move on to the other stuff that sits on top of my dresser. So, who remembers that Pocky 1-chip challenge? Still got it there to commemorate. Firefighter, I think this is a 2014 Chevrolet Silverado. And then 2 police cars, police chief, and then that I've dubbed as the standard car. That's a miscellaneous junk box. I don't know what's in there. I think coins and some other things. This is my priority area, so I have my jewelry and stuff up there and sunglasses. That is my chapstick, and then my wallet. This is a magnetic chess set, actually. It's called a checkbook magnetic chess set because it can basically fit anywhere, and it's 9 inches. They have one that's 6 inches, which is the size of a checkbook. I went up just one size, uscfsales.com, and absolutely love it. So convenient. You can play a quick round with anybody. I actually had a game going on with one of my professors, and let's just say I'm up by a couple pieces. So I should be able to get the win if I don't make a stupid mistake. Also, peep the Vans lanyard, which has my bike lock key on it and my dorm key. Love that thing so much. And then this is special from my high school. All varsity people and seniors got this, which is a divot tool, and it has a hat clip on it. One of my buddies has one and he uses it, and I'm like thinking, dude, that's not something that you just want to use on the golf course. That is absolutely beautiful. I keep it safe. He doesn't. Throwing shade at him. You know, you gotta trash talk anywhere you go. But I love that. I was the putting champion in 2017. We had a lot of different games on the practice green, and I wound up winning in the playoff against one of our varsity captains. So that has a lot of emotional value because of how much I love golf and how much fun I wound up having. Gotta have a candy stash somewhere. Mike and Ike or Lemon Heads, you know, my dentist doesn't need to know. Top drawer, nice t-shirts. And then my middle drawer has my athletic wear, my other kinds of t-shirts, and then sweatpants, and I keep all my different kinds of cologne down here. I've got anything from Chanel to Gucci to Azzaro, which was actually a really big surprise. I really like that. It's called Azzaro Nighttime, so I recommend it. And then Calvin Klein, I got my deodorant stick, and then I have my all-body spray. That's my second drawer. Third drawer has all my shorts in it, so both the nice shorts and then my gym shorts. And then the last drawer, most importantly, is it has hats and belts, but it also has socks and underwear. I've got all different kinds of hats, Tesla hat, baseball hat, Calvin Klein, American flag camo, and then my 59 firefighter hat, and then there's a couple more in there. But that's my bottom drawer for you. So let's move on to the closet. On my closet, I have my basically full-size mirror. It's from Target, of course. That's from Amazon because Mom sent me that. It's a hanger thing. So I have 2 gators, 1 firefighter, 1 police. You know, show support to your first responders, guys. That's very important. Bathrobe, Yeah, I'm probably one of the few people who still wears a bathrobe. And then all different kinds of masks. American flag masks, Calvin Klein, my school ones, regular fabric ones, you name it, I probably have it. That's also convenient because like I can have designated hooks for clean masks and designated hooks for dirty masks. I just washed all of them, so they're all nice and clean and ready to be used. This is fun. All the girls, how many times have you seen a man use almost the entire closet, huh? Okay, so I have all my golf shirts and hoodies, and then my suits and my ties here. Heavy coat, but I have one with a hood that mom's bringing over Thanksgiving break. All my jeans, and then my suit carriers. Over here, start here. This is actually a Christmas present. These are my Cole Haan Chelsea boots, which mom got for me last year. Absolutely love them. I've always been slightly unorthodox when it comes to my shoes, so mom wasn't sure how I'd like those, and I wound up loving them and wearing them almost everywhere I went. So shout out to mom. Calvin Klein backpack, which has my bike lock in it, and a plastic bag, which I've emptied. That just had a bunch of donuts in it. I went to the bakery today, right before my dentist appointment. I know, crucify me. And then I've got my boxing gloves, Everlast. Got my headgear here. So the helmet, if I'm sparring anyone, and then I've got another Adidas duffel bag. This one doesn't have the handle or wheels. That's that. And then the bottom, there's nothing too exciting. These are all different suitcases. This is a oversized hoodie that I won in a golf outing for hitting the longest drive, and I'm gonna give it to Dad because it's too big for me. But it's a short sleeve Nike hoodie, and I really like it. This is my rabbit that I've had ever since I was 2 years old, and I don't sleep with him, but I don't want to get rid of him either, so he just kind of watches the corner, makes sure no one breaks in. And then different kinds of shoes here, Nautica flip-flops. Those are the shoes I was talking about replacing the other ones with. My Calvin Klein, I think these are Ramsey's Oxford dress shoes, which I really, really like the shaping of. They look really nice. These are so casual, but they're so comfy, and I'll wear these just about anywhere. They're gonna be just like the other ones, so I'm gonna put those in. Flip-flops, and then my golf shoes. So that's my shoe section. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Things in my room are subject to change, and I'm looking at a few fake plants from Target at some point, maybe when mom comes for Thanksgiving with Dad. She said we're gonna go shopping, so I think that's my opportunity. You know, I just want like one or two. I don't want too many, but I want one for my desk, and I'm thinking maybe a slightly taller one for that corner where my golf clubs are currently sitting. I think that would just make my room look a lot nicer. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. You know, do epic stuff, stay strong, stay cool, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you around. Peace out.